Constitutional Law 2 is the second half of constitutional law. It's usually offered as a 3 or 5 unit subject if and when it is combined with human rights, again depending on the law school. Constitutional Law 2 is also part of political law. This is the first subject of the first Sunday of the bar exams. At tulad ng Constitutional Law 1, kapatid, marami ring bumabagsak sa Constitutional Law 2. Hindi dahil mahirap ang subject, kundi dahil sobrang dami din ng mga kaso dito. As in last week's episode, walang mahirap sa Consti 2. Matrabaho lang talaga. In this episode, I'll be sharing with you the overview of Constitutional Law 2, the main law you'll be studying, the recommended materials, and the basic concepts you have to be solid on. Here's what to expect in law school for Constitutional Law 2, coming right up. This episode is brought to you by the Lex in Motion merch store, where the perks and perils of being a law student through graphic tees and statement shirts help us help others more now and in the future. Even better, make a direct donation to the charities we support. Both links in the description below. Hi, my name is Lex and welcome to Lex in Motion. In this channel, I'll be helping you build your competence, confidence, and capability in law school. Start today by hitting the subscribe button below. New episodes are posted every Friday. Constitutional Law 2 is offered during the second semester of your freshman year. Ang prerequisite dito syempre ay dapat pasado ka muna ng Constitutional Law 1. Constitutional Law 2 is the study of the fine balancing act between the inherent powers of the state and the civil and political rights of the people. You have to be solid in this subject because the concepts you will learn here will be taken up again in your second year, some of them on your third year, and all of them in your fourth year. The cases you will read here will be taken up again when you take up the law on public officers, local government units, and to a certain extent, in special civil actions, taxation, and criminal procedure. The main law you will be studying for this course is the 1987 Constitution and supplemented by the rules of court. As always, I don't recommend that you buy your textbook for this subject now until your professor announces the prescribed textbook. Sayang din kasi kapatid kung mali ang nabili mo. Second place, the textbook of Isagani Cruz, followed by the textbook of Bernas. As I've mentioned before, Constitutional Law 2 is the delicate balancing act between the inherent powers of the state and the civil and political rights of the people. The three fundamental powers of the state are 1. Police power, 2. Taxation, 3. Eminent domain or expropriation. Police power is an extra constitutional power, meaning it is outside of the Constitution. It is given to Congress, empowering it to enact and create laws which are wholesome and reasonable for the good and benefit and welfare of the state. The primary purpose of police power is to promote the common welfare, the comfort, and the convenience of the people. Taxation, on the other hand, is the power of the state to collect from natural and artificial persons a certain amount of money as our collective share towards the expenses of running a government. Taxation, you will later learn, is the lifeblood of the state. If there are no taxes, then our government, no matter how corrupt, will collapse. This is also the reason why the payment of taxes cannot be enjoined. Ito rin ang dahilan kung bakit kapatid kahit sobrang labag sa ating kalooban or halatang mali ang computation ng BIR, dapat magbayad muna tayo bago makapagprotesta. Eminent domain or expropriation is the power of the government to take private property for public use upon the payment of just compensation. The property here may be personal or real property. Pwedeng kunin ng city government ang kinatatayuan ng bakuran nyo, alang-alang sa road widening projects. Pwede rin kunin ng national government ang mga importanteng memorabilia ng mga ninuno mo na minsan palang naging jowa ni General Luna. Among the three inherent powers of the state, pinakamalakas na maituturing ang eminent domain. When Congress declares property necessary for public use, walang masyadong magagawa ang property owner. Just compensation lang ang panabla. Just compensation is the price paid to a person who is willing to but not forced to sell by a person who is also willing but not forced to buy. However, when it comes to local government units, the exercise of expropriation has equal force and effect, but the property owner can also argue that the price is too low, or that there is no legitimate public purpose, or there are properties that are more suitable. The inherent powers of the state are so strong, so powerful that it is no less than the Constitution that guarantees and protects us against them. These protections are found under the Bill of Rights. Any act of the government that violates these rights is void, walang bisa. No choice kapatid, but you have to memorize the Bill of Rights. As early as high school, yung Bill of Rights na yan ay ituturo na, depende sa school. If you are in law school or about to enter law school, go ahead and memorize the Bill of Rights. Among the Bill of Rights, one of the most powerful is the right to due process. Article 3, Section 1 provides that no one shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of the law, nor shall anyone be denied the equal protection of the laws. The right simply means that the government cannot take your life, your freedom, or the things you own without giving you the chance to be heard. The right of due process will apply when a person is arrested. He cannot be sentenced to jail without being given a fair hearing. The Equal Protection Clause means persons or things that are similarly situated must be treated equally. Kung pareho ang trabaho, pareho ang sweldo, pareho din dapat ang buwis na babayaran natin. Cases you will have to learn for constitutional law 2 include 1. Ermita Malate Hotel Operators versus Mayor of Manila. 2. Dex versus San Diego. 3. Stonehill versus Jokno. 4. Ivler versus San Pedro. 5. Inot versus IAC. 6. Miranda versus Arizona. This is an important case that has become the origin of the so-called Miranda rights. And 7. People of the Philippines versus Andre Marti. More than anything else, kapatid, remember that constitutional law is a very, very beautiful subject. It's the reason why a lot of people come into the legal profession. Some of us want to become lawyers because we want to help the underprivileged or those who have no means to pay for lawyers but are nevertheless turned away by the PAO. Constitutional law 2 is the platform you can use to start helping others. Again, walang mahirap sa Constitu. Matrabaho lang talaga. Hindi pwedeng digest ang babasahin dahil kailangan mo ang full text dito. Find the time, the energy, and the discipline to finish, and you'll be in good hands for the subjects you'll take in the coming years. Thank you so much for watching. Like and share this video for good law school karma, and I will see you next Friday.